Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Last night I found this video and I was waiting until today to verify and listen to it again because it sounded a little bit maybe not, how should I put it, current. Maybe it happened before and these guys are just reiterating something that happened before, but no. So this video that I watched, I got my information from, comes from Tribun Timur, and I will upload the link in the description below so you can watch it as well. And they claim that bases of Foreign Legion and Ukraine nationalist groups were eliminated. And this piece of information comes from the Defense Ministry of Russian Federation by Lieutenant General Igor Konashenkov. The video is about it's 4 minutes. So, but I was interested in Foreign Legion and the nationalists, how they were allegedly blown up by the Russian forces. And right at the beginning of this video, which is titled, as I said, Basis of the Foreign Legion and Ukraine nationalist groups near Svyatogorsk hit by Russia. So it says that the high precision attacks launched by the Russian aerospace forces and the provisional bases of the Foreign Legion and units from nationalist groups were eliminated in Svedorgorsk in the Donetsk People's Republic, and according to the source, with the Lieutenant General Igor Konashenkov, about 100 militants eliminated. This 4 minutes informative video is also talking about some other successes of the Russian Federation's forces, attacks, missiles and all that, but I did not want to go into that. What seemed to me very interesting is the Foreign Legion. What Foreign Legion are we talking about here? The Foreign Legion, the volunteer group, the one that I can't remember its name, where all these guys say, okay, with the foreign is a legion of something, I can remember the name. Is that a volunteering, or is the Foreign Legion of the French, how do you call it, army? Which one is it? I think if that would be the French, would be more details offered. I looked online to see if I see any articles on that. I couldn't find anything. Everything I found was about a month ago, and it was something different that I covered a month ago, and then something in April again, but they were mercenaries. There was and foreign fighters, not Foreign Legion. So this is a new thing, a new development. If there's the Foreign Legion, then I think would have been more propaganda coming out. But on the other hand, these guys here keep a very tight cap, like this or like that, over the news coming from overseas, if you know what I mean. Do people lie? Oh yes, we all do, more or less. The thing is, I can speak for you guys, but in my experience I didn't find a person who did not lie at least one time. So anyway, great, I'll say great, but it's an interesting piece of news, and I would look into it deeper to find out if indeed is the Foreign Legion or is the other legion, I can't remember, International Legion of, I don't know, Saints or something like that. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if this would be indeed the Foreign Legion, the French Foreign Legion. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever, which I think they operate over there, and I don't have any evidence. I just have a gut feeling. And also, I think there are other countries, NATO members, NATO member countries are also operating over there. Maybe not in the front, how should I put it? They don't want to risk the chance of being taken prisoners by the Russians, and then create, the Russians putting them in front of the TV and with all the papers or whatever they would have, even though I don't think they get the papers with them, but who knows, they might have something, right? To be identifiable at one point. So nevertheless, I think they are over there operating in areas where there are, I would say, slam dunk activities, not where they could be taken prisoner. So Foreign Legion, looking into that, or you look into that. Remember, I will upload the link, it's a YouTube video, in the description box below, so you can watch it and make your own assessment of all this. On the screen here, not coming from the source, actually this is from the source, is September 26th, so I don't have as of now any evidence that would suggest this is an older video, or that these guys will provide this kind of information and would be misinformation, disinformation, false information, because they would not be on YouTube at this point. Someone would flag it and say what's going on here. So I think is accurate. That the only thing that is not determined completely is, as I said, the Foreign Legion, French Foreign Legion, or another Foreign Legion. Well, anyway, we'll find out. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.